Alright, so I got some Japanese tools in here. It's my first experience with these tools and thought I'd give a little overview and a little bit on my purchase here. So I've got a couple screwdrivers, a decent amount of bit holders here to try out, and then also just some tools to compare them to. First off, I'll start with the bit holders. So I haven't opened any of these yet. I have looked at them, and just for comparison, this is what I have, which are much cheaper, but I have lost a couple bits out of these, even though they lock on tight, and I think it's possibly because on this style you push down to release a bit, and sometimes these you can think it's locked in, but it's not, and so got a few others to try out, and so these are actually, looking at the package, it's made in Taiwan, but let's open them up and take a look. So these do actually come with some holders to put a keychain on as well. Or keys on, and they are supposed to fit inside of here. So this style, it does go the opposite way to release. You push it down. These seem pretty decent quality. I can't really tell if they're metal or plastic, but let's try a couple of non-Japanese style bits. So if you look, the Japanese style have a longer profile, and so just curious if these also accept the standard style bit. And yep, seems like that holds in there well. Releases it well. What I'm not liking is you actually have to push it in for it to accept the bit. I kind of wish you could just push it straight in there. However, it does seem to lock on there really well. Of course, there's less play in the Japanese style anvil there. Next, this guy was pretty expensive. I think $13 or $14, whereas I think you can get 6 of these for $10. But this is very high quality. It's all aluminum. This one is also made in China, even though Vessel is a Japanese brand. But let's see how it also does not accept a bit unless you, well, of course it's, unless you depress, well, maybe, huh. This must not accept... This must only accept the Japanese style, it looks like. Oh, nope, there it goes. So it does accept the non-Japanese style, but it's kind of hard to get in there. So that's a little bit of a disappointment. Even though I really do like the quality of this item. So we'll test some more of the Japanese style bits whenever I open them up. Does seem to hold really well. And the release is nice, but it is a little bit difficult to get an item in this one. So not sure how I feel about that one. Next, we have a couple of these ball ones. These are also not made in Japan. It says made in China on the product, even though, like I said, Vessel is a Japanese brand. So what's kind of neat about these is they also can act as a little screwdriver. The top doesn't turn, and so, you know, it does kind of get in the way a little bit, but seemed interesting, which is why I bought it, and of course trying out some other ball end screwdrivers. Seems to accept a bit pretty well. Does not accept this round style there, so I'll have to try that with some other bits. So let's go ahead and open up this multiple bit screwdriver. Feels pretty good in the hand. Bits hold in there really nice on this guy. So let's try some of the bits in the holder. Does not seem to accept these bits in here, which is a bit of a bummer. See if it goes in this one. Well, I was hoping that these bits could be held in some of these, but does not appear to work. Let's try this style. So it does fit in this one, which is good. One of the reasons that I got these is because the Japanese style Phillips uses a different profile and is supposed to be a little bit better fit. So we'll test that here in a minute. Overall though, this is a nice quality tool. It does say made in Japan, even though packaging does not say. but feels pretty good in the hand for sure. I'm going to leave the, that's a posi number 2. Put the Phillips number 2 in it, so later on we can do some comparisons there. So next we have a ratcheting screwdriver. This is a ball end screwdriver. The ratchet mechanism feels pretty nice. You can lock it in the middle. This one says made in Thailand. But what's one of the reasons I got this is because it also, you can take the bit off and you can get different bits and sizes, but then it turns into a ratcheting stubby. So I thought that was kind of neat, and see if it accepts yeah, so it'll accept any bit that holds in there real tight. May not be able to get it out. So that's a bit of a tight fit, but let's see. This is a Philo bit that you get when you order from KC Tools. And it's just a tight fit. So it will accept other style bits. While I have this C6 style bit, let's see if some of these bit holders accept them. So it does, but may not ever get that guy out of there. All right. So I'll have to work on that off screen. So now let's test some of these Phillips number 2, the Japanese style, versus some of these others that I've got here. So I've got just a standard drywall screw, another screw that I found that is not marked Japanese standard, and just a sheet metal screw here that also has a Phillips tip. So, and that is a super nice fit on that one. Also a super nice fit on there. Now this is not magnetic. Well, I guess it is a little bit magnetic. Holds on there real nice. Also real nice there. So let's try this ratcheting one. There is just no slop in there at all. Little bit on that screw. Just super nice fit on that. Next, this is a Weha. It's got a double-ended bit on it. This is a cool little tool. I don't use it a whole lot, but kind of handy. The bits store in there. Quite a bit of slop though. Sloppy on that one as well. Let's try the drywall screw. Also pretty sloppy. Next, this is a Vera, both bit and holder. This one extends, kind of a neat little tool. A little bit of slop in that. I would say it's not on par with the Japanese fitment, but this is much better than the Weha fitting. Same there. I mean, just a very good fit. Probably not much slop at all there. And also very nice fit there. Not sure what kind of bit this is. This is a Weha C6 Bit, which I'd say that seems comparable to the Weha bit. Little sloppy on that screw. Fits the drywall screw nicely. I mean, I had to pull to get that off a little bit, even. Next, so this is a PB Swiss handle, but this is a Weha bit. Came out of this is one out of a Tool Check Plus that I grabbed just for this test, and that fit is beautiful. A little slop on the sheet metal screw. That screw fits real nicely. Next I have just a PB Swiss screwdriver. That's honestly pretty sloppy on there. Probably comparable to this Weha. A little bit better on the drywall screw, but still pretty sloppy, honestly. I like these PB Swiss are just super high quality, but this fitment is obviously not the same. So overall, it'll be interesting to get these in my tool pouch and see how I like it. I do like the little finger part there on the ratcheting one. And like I said, the ratcheting mechanism feels pretty nice. It's not as good as my PB Swiss ratchet, but of course the PB Swiss ratcheting drivers are a little bit next level. So overall, I'm pleased with this purchase, and let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see anything else. Thanks for watching.